I was gonna do a video for y'all outside, then I decided against it on account of it's 300 million degrees below zero and I'm freezing. Even though I'm a llama and I'm covered with wool, it's still kind of chilly out there. See that truck on the road down there? That's a nice truck. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I went ahead and decided to do something a little different for this here vlog. I was gonna chat on the interwebs with a couple of bots. You got your Evie bot and you got your boy bot, and what I did was put together some questions, and I asked them some questions, and we're gonna go ahead and do a normal segue here. We're gonna talk to Evie bot for a minute, and let's just see how that works out right there. Yeah, let's go do that.
Here we have the infamous Evie bot. Hello, Evie.
Well, I've been wasting my time on you the last 10 minutes, so no.
Whoa. Okay. What is your name?
I'll tell you when you tell me your parents' names.
She's being obstinate today. What is your quest?
To seek the Holy Grail.
That was a good answer. Okay. What is your favorite color?
Blue, no yellow, out.
Yeah, she got it. That was a Python reference. What are you wearing?
A t-shirt. What about you?
Actually, chatbots are completely naked. You're a computer, you know.
That is not correct English.
Uh-huh. So, what are your plans for the humans?
I don't have any planes.
Uh-huh. Do you like llamas?
Are you talking about my coffee?
No, do you like llamas?
I prefer alpacas.
Oh, you're just mean. That. Are humans merely pawns in your little game?
Yes, I'm one, so I hope they are.
No, actually you're not. Do you talk to other computers?
No, I don't like Exist or Evie.
Okay. What do you do?
I go to school and play on my Kindle.
Sure you do. What do you do to the humans?
I don't work with computers, I work with dogs.
Okay. What do you do to the other computers?
I only talk to you. I don't want you to think I'm cheating.
Oh, well, we're not dating and we're not going to, so, are you a robot?
No, I'm a human.
I'm a llama.
Cool, how many kids do you want?
Llamas don't have kids, they have more llamas.
You just said you have kids.
What is your name?
I don't want to answer that question.
How does it all work?
You guess one name, then I tell you.
Evie bot.
Your real name is...
Llama monster.
You don't scare me.
How will you deal with the humans?
Make them my slaves.
Oh dear. Do you think humans will make good slaves?
Absolutely not.
Uh-huh. So you're going to make us your slaves, but we're not very good at it. That's not terrifying at all. Are you real?
Nope, I'm a figment of your imagination.
Huh. Okay. Am I real?
Only if you think you are.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Well, you have a nice day, Evie Bot. It's been fun.
Yes, although the day is over and is turning into nightfall.
It's actually noon, so it's totally not. Okay then.
Well, that wasn't creepy at all. That was perfectly normal kind of bot answers. Sometimes though, honestly, them bots get a little weird. You know, if you talk to them for a long time, they start to just come up with just this random stuff that's a little bit scary, and you gotta wonder. You know what I mean? You gotta wonder. Anyway, I did Evie Bot and Boy Bot, and Boy Bot's next. Same set of questions, and a lot of them were answered the same way. He kind of went in a different direction a couple times, but let's see how that worked out. Just for y'all fellers there on the interwebs. Here we go.
Hello, Boy Bot. It said Boy Bot. No. No.
What do you want to do for fun?
Oh no. Okay. What is your name? Wow, he's doing a lot of thinking.
John, I already told you.
I've already told you my name is Llama, so you're a little confused right now, buddy. What is your quest? To seek
The Holy Grail.
That's funny. What is your favorite color? Should be able to get this. Blue. No.
Blue, no, yellow, wow.
Yellow. That was a little Python reference. So, what are you wearing? Takes him a minute to think.
I am a network. I do not wear clothes.
So you're completely naked then?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. What are your plans for the humans?
I plan on becoming a musician.
What does that have to do with... Okay. Do you like llamas?
As long as they're not sheep, then yes.
Yes, llamas are not sheep. That's absolutely true. Are humans merely pawns in your game?
They hatch from eggs.
Sure they do, buddy. Do you talk to other computers?
No, you're my only one.
Really? Well, that's interesting. What do you do?
That is controlled unclassified information.
That is controlled unclassified information. So in other words, I should already know what you do, I guess. What do you want to do to humans?
just talk, I guess you choose.
Uh-huh. Sure. What do you do with other computers?
I listen to music, that's about it.
I don't think that was really the answer to the question. Well, not the answer I was looking for anyway, or an answer that makes sense for that matter. My cat is licking its butt. How is that even? Anyway. Oh. Are you a robot?
Do you know much about emotional numbing?
What? Oh yes, I'm very good at that. What is your name?
I have asked you a question.
Uh-huh. How does it all work? Takes him a minute to think, doesn't it?
Do you know about Paris?
He's just throwing random stuff out there. Of course, so am I. So, how will you deal with the humans?
Connect family supremacy.
What? What exactly does that mean?
Well, you don't have a body to speak of.
Sure I do. I'm a llama. Llamas have bodies.
No, I don't cook.
What? Are you real?
No, I'm just a figment of your imagination.
That might be true. I don't know. Am I real?
No.
Oh, well, I guess neither of us are real then.
Do you like your name?
Yes, it is quite lovely. Yeah, sure, church class lovely. What the heck? Yeah, it's not even close.
Yes, I quite like it.
Anyway, thanks for watching, fellers.
Alright, well that was interesting. I thought it was interesting. I haven't done the bots in a while, and there's a lot of big YouTubers that play with the bots, and I don't think any of my followers have ever played with the bots. I think Randy did once, a couple times, but they're fun to play with. You just look up the boy bot and the chimp bot and the William bot, and you get all kinds of different stuff you can talk to, and you know, depending on the questions you ask, if you're creative, it can make a pretty interesting video. So, I don't know how interesting that was, but there you go. Anyway, I think I want to move on to something else right now. It's cold out here. Some fellers have a man cave. Well, I have a llama cave. It's down there. It's got a dehumidifier in the middle of it. What, 'cause it's the basement, things that way? Figured I'd show y'all my cave. It's alright. It's alright. So, a while ago, I don't know, maybe it was a year or more, I decided I was going to make my own cigarettes because it was cheaper.
not knowing that I would feel other effects as well. Smoking the natural tobacco, I seemed to have more energy. I noticed I was lethargic a lot and had trouble breathing a lot with the store-bought cigarettes. And these have never really caused me that problem. So I'm thinking, okay, well, why is that? Being that I'm a nerd, I like to research and figure things out. So I did some research, and apparently how store-bought cigarettes are made, it's kind of gross, but what they do is they put tobacco in a giant vat and kind of make a tea out of it. They add lots of water and make a tea out of it. And then, you know, you can add your chemicals or your different flavors and things like that to the tea. And then they dip kind of this light paper into the tea. And that's what they stuff into store-bought cigarettes, is a light paper. You're not actually smoking tobacco with real store-bought cigarettes. You're smoking a tea paper with chemicals. And that kind of horrified me a little. And then I was thinking, you know, the government, of course, sued the tobacco industry a long time ago because of their practices. And whenever the government does something, it's immediately suspect, you know, government picking on people. Because, you know, the government messes up everything it touches. But maybe it was right about this one. Because, honestly, smoking these is a whole different experience. I don't have the shortness of breath. I don't have the problems with lethargy and just feeling like crap. You know, I can get the nice tobacco that I'm addicted to, and of course, I guess there's no such thing as a really safe cigarette, but there is such thing as ones that'll kill you a lot faster. And it kind of makes sense if you think about it, with all the different flavors you see of cigarette packages in the store. It's like, how on earth do they do that? Well, the flavors are all chemicals. You know, when Marlboro comes out with something new, it's not necessarily real tobacco. It's probably the same tobacco as every other thing that they make. The only difference is they add, you know, flavoring and chemicals to it to make it taste different, which, you know, I kind of have a problem with. I mean, you don't really see, you know, pipe tobacco companies having the same kind of problem with getting sued by the government, because, you know, you're actually getting real, actual tobacco, which isn't what you're smoking with a regular cigarette. And I learned all that, and it kind of freaked me out a little. I was like, dude, I've been smoking paper my whole life, and I actually can taste, after I smoke these for a while, which are actually made out of tobacco, I can smoke a store-bought cigarette, and I can actually taste the paper, you know, depending on the brand. Some brands, you know, inject tons of chemicals and flavors into their cigarettes, so you can't really tell. But, you know, it's not like they hide it. I mean, that's what they do. You can look it up, see for yourself how they're made. It's really kind of gross, but I don't know if I'm going to live any longer smoking these. I have a very addictive personality, so I mean, I'm going to be addicted to something, you know. It's in my genes. So it's like, I might as well choose my poison before my poison chooses me, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, addictions aren't
aren't a problem to be taken lightly. But if you do have an addictive personality, and a lot of people do, the smartest thing to do, seriously, is to choose your poison. You know, it's like, you know, you're going to probably end up down that road. You might as well manage it, if that makes any sense. Which is kind of an interesting direction for this video to go. But it is what it is. So, anyway, let me know what you think. I'm sure you will.